Hey coin collectors, and welcome to DC Coin World International coin channel, and we're going to take a look at a bunch of different half-dollar coins today, but we're going to focus on this one right here in the middle, the 1947 Walking Liberty half-dollar. This one's in pretty good shape right here. These ones underneath, we have them so we can take a look at the mint marks. So let's take a look at the mystifying mint marks on these Walking Liberty half-dollar coins. I think this is the hardest mint mark to find of any of the American coins. It's just kind of stuck way down in there. So that's the San Francisco, and then here is the Denver. So D for Denver, S for San Francisco, and in the style of the Philadelphia Mint, nothing for the Philadelphia Mint. This is the 1947 Walking Liberty. She's walking towards the sun down here. If you magnify it up, you can see she has this kind of shoe or boot on. She is carrying some branches. The laurel branches are there as a sign of civil strength, and the oak branches are there as a sign of military strength or power. You see, if you look really closely, we change the light a little bit, you can see these stars that kind of pop up. She is enveloped in the stars and stripes, or the American flag, in that it kind of billows behind her. When we look at the word liberty, we see that she covers up the B, the E, and the R, and you've probably seen that before if you've ever seen a Kennedy half-dollar, where Kennedy's hair goes up into the B, the E, and the R, or if you've seen a Mercury dime, where Mercury's Phrygian cap goes up into the E and the R. So this is kind of a classic design that was carried through to other coins afterwards. Liberty is holding her arms out toward the sun. We tip it up on its edge, we see that this is a reeded rim. And then we get to the back, and we see this huge eagle on the back on a rock, and out of that rock is growing a mountain pine. It says United States of America at the top, E pluribus unum here, half-dollar here. If there's a mint mark on this coin from 1947, it'll be right here. But when they first came out with these coins in 1916, they had the mint mark on the front for a year and a half. And so here's a 1917. Even if we couldn't read it, if we could see the 7, it would have to be a 1917, because only for 1 year, 1916, and half of 1917 was the mint mark on the front. So how many did they make of these? Well, they made 4.1 million at Philly, 3.9 million at Denver, and this one here is not a 1947 coin, and the reason we can tell is in 1947 they didn't make any Walking Liberties at the San Francisco Mint. So what year is this? This is a 44. The last year they made Walking Liberty San Francisco Mint coins was 1946. So 1947, only the two mints. 4.1 million at Philly, 3.9 million at Denver. The best Denver coin that they found so far is in Mint State 68, and it sold for $25,000. So these can be very, very expensive coins. The best Philadelphia coins they found so far are 27 Mint State 67 pluses, and those sell for about $13,500. This was the last year. The next year, 1948, they came out with the Ben Franklin half. And here's the Franklin half, the 1948. Again, you see that they moved the In God We Trust down to the bottom rather than behind. The Liberty, his hair doesn't, he didn't have much hair, but it didn't touch the Liberty. The date, they moved it up to under his chin instead of down at the bottom. And then on the back of the Franklin half, of course, is the Liberty Bell, and it's this big half-dollar. And you can see on this one, it's just kind of a small half-dollar. Same E pluribus, same United States of America. The Walking Liberty coin replaced the Barber half-dollar, and we have one of the Barber half-dollars here from 1914. From 1892, I believe, until 1916, we had the Barber half-dollars. Again, it says In God We Trust on the front of this one, the date down here, and then we have the 13 stars around the Barber half, and then United States of America on the back half-dollar, and this is where the mint mark was on the Barber half-dollars. These coins weigh 12.5 grams and are 90% silver, which means they are worth about $10 just in silver value alone. You should never be able to get one for under $10 because that's what they're worth in silver value. These coins are the same size and weight as the Barber half dollars were, the same size and weight as the Franklin half dollars were, and same size and weight as the Kennedy half dollars. So there's the Kennedy, 12.5 grams. There's the Franklin, 12.5 grams. There is the Walking Liberty, 12.5 grams, and there's the Barber, also 12.5 grams. The Kennedy half, when it went to 40% silver, weighed less. It was 11.5 grams. And then when it went to the clad or the modern half dollars with no silver, the Kennedy half only weighs 11.34 grams. There's our Walking Liberty. The mint mark moved to the back in 1947. The mint mark was on the back in 1947. All right, that's all we have today from DC Cornwall International Coin Channel. We'd love to have you subscribe to the channel and leave any comments you have in the comments section.